I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. And my message and my preaching were not in persuasive words of wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, so that your faith would not rest on the wisdom of men, but on the power of God. Those couple of verses have really meant a lot to me in these last couple of weeks, because I'm becoming more and more aware of the necessity of God's Spirit and His activity and demonstration in our lives over the words we can speak and the theology we can present and the convincing arguments we can bring to people. I think I can really begin to identify with Paul and recognize that as smart as he might have been, and as educated, and even the experiences he had with the Lord, he didn't necessarily want to explain all of that to people. Instead, he wanted to entice people and bring people into the encounter and experience that he had.
You see it all when you hung the star.
I don't think he wanted us to walk around convincing people of what we believed. I think he wanted us to entice and draw and magnetize people into an experience with the living God that we have as well. If you walk in a genuine, living encounter with the Lord Jesus, your life will draw the hungry. And those hungry, they might not know what's going on, they might not have a lot of understanding about the Bible or church or Christianity, but they're going to be hungry for what's going on the inside of you. And my prayer is that while I'm away in the Ukraine for a couple weeks, I'm going to be drawing and hopefully encountering on greater experiences and encounters with the Lord. And as I'm going, I'm praying that for you as well, that you would rely upon a demonstration of the Spirit of God and of power. I pray that the life of God would become so real and relevant to you that you will actually have understanding beyond your current knowledge of the Lord. And as a result, the hungry in your life will be drawn. There will be natural people that do not get what's going on in your life. And I want to tell you, don't try to convince them. Don't try to be persuasive. Just understand that they're not where you need them to be to draw them to the Lord. Instead, have your life be the magnet. Have the presence of the Lord about you, the desire for an encounter of the Lord in you. May that be what draws all of the hungry that are out there. I think you'll find that it'll be way easier to present Jesus when you be Him versus trying to explain Him. So as I'm about to leave you and spend a couple weeks away from you, it hurts my heart in one way to know that I'm not going to be with the people that I love so much. But on the other hand, I know that I'm going to have a great time there, and I'm going to experience the Lord in ways that I have been desiring and hungering for. I'm also going to get the privilege of leading people, hopefully, into greater and greater encounters with Jesus too. And while I'm gone, I pray that there be such a reliance upon the Spirit of God, like Paul just talked about in Corinthians. You have this insatiable hunger that doesn't ever stop short again of genuine encounter with the Lord. I pray that the knowledge you have and the beliefs you have cause you to actually feel skinny, emaciated in the Spirit, and that you desire for more and more of real and genuine relationship and encounter with Jesus Christ. I love you guys, and I can't wait to hear all that God's doing in your lives when I get back.